you take this woman as your lawful wedded wife?
Ooh, yeah!
Oh,
Place the ring on her finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed.
Hello, Place to Be Nation. I am Ryan Everett.
I'm Cindy Everett.
And we're here today with the 82nd episode of With This Ring. And we'll be looking at King of the Ring 2001.
Yep.
And also, kind of going hand in hand with that, is the WCW invasion that is now occurring.
Yes.
And that will have aftershocks into our next couple of shows, as you might be able to imagine.
Right. Also, this one felt very long. Maybe just
Yes.
because it took us a while to record.
Yeah, it took us a while to...
Also, full disclosure, we got a puppy.
Yes, so that,
so she's been taking...
that has thrown off the watching schedule.
Our discretionary time has been thrown for a loop a little bit.
Yes,
but
yes.
I just watched a recap video, and Ryan will give me lots of prompts. So
Yes. So, when we last left, Triple H's quadriceps had blown up.
That's right.
And...
I did miss him, I will be honest.
Okay, yeah.
Nice
So
break.
we had Chris Benoit and Chris Jericho beat Steve Austin and Triple H for the tag titles. So then right away on the next SmackDown, they were put in a TLC match with the original three teams that were always in TLC matches. So that was quite the match for a random SmackDown, just having that. And then the next few weeks, they kind of... Chris Jericho and Chris Benoit are kind of both elevated to Steve Austin's challengers.
And The Rock's filming movies right now.
The Rock is out filming, this is Scorpion King.
Obviously.
So he's out. So, and I think the original plan was Jericho versus Austin, Triple H versus Benoit for King of the Ring, just to kind of split them up. But Triple H getting injured made it a triple threat feud. Well, really more of a 2-on-1 feud, kind of, with Jericho and Benoit against Austin. And then also... During this time, Austin's going around on SmackDown trying to get everyone to sign a petition.
Okay.
Saying that the match is unfair.
Oh.
And including, goes to William Regal and his young boy Tajiri and has a real heart-to-heart conversation with Tajiri. And then he's wandering the halls and sees Spike Dudley and Molly Holly.
Oh, yeah. See, I forgot all about this.
And got them to sign, and then... And just one of his great lines says, "All right, Spike, you sign, and then we'll get your little bimbo girlfriend Molly here." He just goes, "What, Molly? She's a bimbo, ain't you heard?" And Spike Dudley is not very happy about that. And challenges him to a match, and of course, Steve Austin kills him, which he should. I mean, the world champ should not be he's losing to Spike Dudley.
He's a little guy for sure, or a lightweight.
But it's like a good match where Spike gets his little couple of spots.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's not just a total kill.
Right.
So then we eventually get to the show, and while we're on the way to the show, there is a King of the Ring tournament. Let's see. And it is very lackluster.
The King of the Ring tournament wasn't a part of the pay-per-view? It was separate?
Just the final.
Okay.
But the match times are Kurt Angle versus Hardcore Holly goes 6 minutes, so that's about right. Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy go under 4 minutes. Christian and Kane go 2 minutes.
That's it.
Big Show and Raven goes 1:30. Edge and Test goes 5 minutes.
Almost 6 minutes.
Steve Blackman, Perry Saturn go 2 minutes. Crash Holly versus Tajiri is 3 minutes. And Rhino versus Taz is 3 minutes.
I didn't know Tajiri was in the King of the Ring.
Yeah. So none of these matches in the tournament on TV get any time. The second round is even shorter. None of the matches go for 3.5 minutes.
Wow.
So a tournament, they have lots of guys in it, but they do not. I mean, the final 4 that they get on the pay-per-view is good.
That's by design, Ryan.
Right. So yes, I know that. But it's like it's for people that make sense to be in it. But again, at this time, like a rumor at the time was that they'd have half the tournament, and then the other half would be WCW guys.
Oh.
But that obviously did not take part. But so it's Kurt Angle and Christian, and that ends up being the opener of the show.
Yep.
And then Edge and Rhino are also in it. And in the lead up to the show, there was a Raw in Calgary And the first person to show up from WCW was Lance Storm,
Okay.
who is from Calgary, but this is kind of one of the problems with the WCW invasion right from the get. Lance Storm was a mid-carder in WCW, and he's being shown as like the big headliner here, which Lance Storm is not going to match up with top guys in the WWF.
No. I don't know who. Yeah, that's
exactly.
Yeah.
And then, the next few weeks they keep doing it just in mid-card matches, including a hardcore match where Shane McMahon walks out with Stacy Keibler.
Yep.
And she does hit her finisher, which is shaking her ass on the ring apron. But that's about it for now. So.
Well, there's also something weird going on with Diamond Dallas Page.
Yes, so that was the other way they introduced WCW. For weeks they'd shown someone stalking the Undertaker's wife.
Okay.
And then the Raw before King of the Ring, they said the stalker would be revealed tonight, and he rode a motorcycle to the ring like the Undertaker.
Oh.
And it turned out it was Diamond Dallas Page, who was the biggest name that they got from WCW, and he was actually one of the few guys that, if you had a Time Warner contract, you could have them. They were offering buyouts at like 30 cents on the dollar, or you couldn't wrestle until your contract was up. So he was one of the few guys that took it because he actually wanted to wrestle rather than stay at home and get paid. So for him, he probably ended up making the wrong choice, seeing what happens to him. But
yeah.
So
his accent, he sounded like Prison Mike, like from
So he is from Jersey. So yeah, he kind of has that mixed with like trying to sound really tough.
Yeah.
Which is, and Undertaker at this time is not going to sell a lot for guys that aren't either, that he's not fake related to, pretty much, or like Steve Austin.
Gotcha.
So this whole feud we saw only the first shot of it tonight. It goes on a while. Oh. Yes, unfortunately.
Yeah, there was another through line where someone was stalking him.
Yes, so that's their revenge on him, is they stalked him
back
all through Long Island for the day, I guess.
It's just...
Which, I mean, the whole thing is kind of weird because if you had watched WCW, he had a wife, Kimberly, and was much better looking than Sarah's Undertaker Sarah.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like, why would he be stalking her for that?
It's just a mess with the Undertaker.
They do that's originally what they do, and then it gets into like even goofier things. But we'll get there when we have to.
Okay, we have to.
Yes. So again, June 24th, 2001, from East Rutherford, New Jersey, the Continental Airlines Arena, the Meadowlands. So the opener was Kurt Angle against Christian in the King of the Ring tournament match.
I said this to you at the time. I still don't know why the throne was an electric chair. Kind of implies it's
I think. Yeah, I don't know. Like they wanted a big chair, but also like torturous, medieval. 98, they had the guillotine.
Don't pronounce the L's.
Yeah, and then 99, they kind of hit it again, and then 2000, they started with the electric chair for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I guess they kind of just started going with medieval torture devices.
Okay, all right, I'll leave it at that.
And this is also the first time they don't have the crown and robe really for the king.
Oh, yeah.
There were times where like Steve Austin wasn't going to wear the crown, but like Kurt Angle wore it in 2000 even. So
I remember that. Yeah.
It's kind of changed in direction that they were going for. A little more serious. We'll give you a Stanley Cup.
A very cheapo knockoff Stanley Cup.
So Kurt Angle beats Christian, and Shane McMahon actually comes out and helps Kurt Angle win this match.
Because that's right.
He had been feuding with Kurt Angle and was slated for a street fight with him later this night, so he wants to make Kurt Angle wrestle in as many matches as he can.
Right.
So he'll help Kurt Angle win this match. Then next we have Edge against Rhino. So again, it was like this like Kurt Angle, Edge, and Christian had been a team the year before, kind of, and Rhino was kind of also associated with them. So it was kind of all one chunk of guys that were kind of...
Like one clique.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't realize that Rhino was part of their their crew.
Because he actually knew Edge and Christian before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they actually were all in Canada together.
Gotcha. And then talk about William Regal and Tajiri.
So Tajiri...
Is he going to get to wrestle on a pay-per-view?
He will, yeah.
Okay.
He does. It's just not this one. But he had showed up shortly after the May pay-per-view and only speaks Japanese, which, of course, William Regal does not understand.
Right.
But through his facials, he's able to understand that Tajiri wants a job and that he's going to make him pay his dues. And he has to be William Regal's manservant, kind of, to pay his dues. And he's very good at getting William Regal his tea and crumpets and other stereotypical. He's always
British stuff,
fixing the Union Jack whenever someone comes in and slams their hands on the desk and just destructs it. So, yeah, so he's someone, I think he'll enjoy his wrestling, actually.
Okay,
once he gets active. But here he's kind of just, and also there's a long-running gag where Steve Austin understands him perfectly.
Oh, really?
It always goes to him for advice.
That's funny.
That's pretty good gag that they get going.
Good.
So Kurt Angle wins the first match. Edge wins the next match. So the King of the Ring final will be Kurt Angle trying to
Is it all
defend it.
Yeah, no, they have the Dudley Boys as a Spike and Kane in the mid-time.
Yeah, so that's their mid-match.
Their time to kind of get ready for the finals.
Yeah. So that's this Dudleys versus Spike and Kane, and this is just kind of the Dudleys versus Spike.
That's
let's get Kane in there also.
Why not? Yeah. Well, it's also funny to have the littlest person, the littlest person.
Yeah, and Kane, it wasn't
some good spots.
Wasn't scheduled, but was still the Intercontinental Champ and stuff. He just kind of, he doesn't have a wife that's getting stalked, so he can't do
Does
that.
Kane ever have any romantic storylines?
Yeah.
Not a fan?
It involves necrophilia, so...
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
I was confused necrophilia and nephrology, so...
Nope.
He meets a nice kidney specialist?
Yep, that's exactly it.
Okay. All right, I'm sorry I asked.
So the Dudleys versus Spike and Kane, and it's a okay little match for
8 minutes.
8 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the matches, until the last 2 matches, most of the matches are pretty quick.
That's true.
But the Dudleys win. They had just won the tag belts back from Chris Jericho and
maybe
Chris
this is why this felt so long to me. Every match is over 7 minutes.
Yeah.
There's no quickies. Usually, an opener will be a good 4 minutes, get the crowd started.
Yeah, they kind of
women's will be
go
short. These are all pretty thick.
Yeah,
substantial.
Yeah, that's true. It is.
Yeah, that's why it
longer.
felt so long to me.
Perhaps. And then, so the Dudleys win. They had just won the tag belts on SmackDown, so they were kind of getting going again. And now they're heels.
Oh, okay.
Mainly because they didn't like Spike going out with Molly.
Right. But I feel like even when they're heels, they're always going to get a crowd reaction.
Yeah, the crowd's always going to still chant for tables.
Exactly. Right. Get that table.
So now their thing is they don't do the tables.
Oh. And that's what people want. They do the opposite.
Exactly. That's how you get heel heat.
Gotcha.
So then for the King of the Ring final match, the 4th match of the show, so it's kind of getting rushed up there earlier than usual, is Edge against Kurt Angle, and Edge wins. Mm-hmm. A little help from Shane McMahon.
Again.
A little, almost, Christian comes out and almost ends up costing Edge.
Right.
Because he's trying to help.
I think those two are going to
There's going to be a couple of miscommunications in the next couple of weeks with them.
Yeah, it's high time.
It's kind of obvious that Edge is heading for a singles push.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Especially when he does win the King of the Ring. And, yeah, that's
the King of the Ring.
That's the King of the Ring tournament, yeah. And then next we have Jeff Hardy defending the light heavyweight title against X-Pac. So at the Judgment Day, I'm sure you forgot, but Jerry Lynn was at WWF New York complaining about how he's the light heavyweight championship and he's champion and he's not getting any matches on pay-per-view. Apparently he wasn't supposed to do that. And the next night he lost the light heavyweight title to Jeff Hardy.
Oh.
And is back to opening heat and
that's
not being very involved.
That's called not being a team player.
Yes.
Well, yep, I forgot that.
Yep. And so Jeff Hardy is now the champ, and they're kind of, with Jeff Hardy as it, they're kind of featuring the title a little bit more here.
Right.
He's getting to do some more.
Why'd they pick Jeff Hardy over Matt Hardy?
Matt Hardy was the European champion.
Oh, okay.
And Jeff Hardy, I think, was always the more popular of the two.
I think in my mind they're kind of interchangeable. So
Jeff does the more
the flips.
more spectacular.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Stunts.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, yeah, a little match here between Hardy and X-Pac, which, I mean, really, those two guys easily could have been in the King of the Ring and could have found two more guys to...
Yeah, they made a little bit more. That's the thing. It just feels so, like, truncated. With half King of the Ring and half these crazy long matches.
Well, the thing, it's kind of like, well, we need to get Kurt Angle versus Shane McMahon. Okay, then don't put Kurt Angle in the King of the Ring tournament.
Yeah.
Like...
That's a good point.
I mean, yes, Kurt Angle's awesome, and three matches with him is good, but...
Yeah, this is a very Kurt Angle heavy.
Yes.
Still, I like Kurt Angle. I'm not opposed to that, but they could have gotten some more.
They could have shared the wealth a little bit, yeah. Because after the show is over, no one's going to care about his matches with Edge or Christian.
Yeah, like I'd kind of forgotten about them.
And speaking of that, the semi-main event, Kurt Angle versus Shane McMahon.
Was it co-billed?
It was pretty... I mean, it wasn't called the main event, but it was built up as the second biggest match.
Definitely. It was the second biggest match.
Yeah. I mean, I could have said, like, world title match, King of the Ring, and then this, but it was kind of obvious this was the bigger match. Especially, I mean, Shane's a McMahon, so that alone is enough. And then also being the like, it's... As he's building with that, it's building the WCW feud also.
Right.
Like everyone, that's coming because they've been on the shows every week now. And there was a bunch of rumors like, oh, who's going to show up in this match?
Right. Oh, speaking of, where's Undertaker DDP on this?
Well,
is that technically not a match?
Technically not a match. It's a confrontation.
Oh, okay. So
I think that came...
Wikipedia doesn't have the confrontations listed?
No, it came either after the Dudley match or after the Hardy X-Pac match.
Okay.
Because both times it would have been given, like, to get Kurt Angle a little bit more time.
Yeah.
Let me see if it...
Yeah, and so then it was revealed that it was Sarah that was...
Yeah, it was DDP. Before the street fight.
That makes sense.
DDP... Yeah, because after almost each match, they showed clips of DDP
doing just
like walking around, entering the arena, exiting his car.
Yeah,
they obviously just decided to start filming him like 2 hours before the show.
Yeah, the same clothes. Oh, the other kind of through line was Steve Austin really wanted Vince McMahon to show up.
Yeah, so in like the weeks after Triple H went away, Steve Austin became like more paranoid. And always wanted Vince by his side. And one night on SmackDown, Michael Cole called Vince the devil or whatever. So Steve Austin beat him up. And Vince McMahon got all upset about that because Michael Cole could sue him now.
Yeah. I feel like the Vince McMahon-Steve Austin relationship has kind of gotten back and forth a couple times. This isn't the first time they've been, like, quote-unquote friends, right?
No, this is...
Really?
I mean, since WrestleMania. It's always pretty much been... There was one time where they coexisted a few times, but this is where Steve Austin is looking for Vince McMahon's approval is different. So so DDP calls out the Undertaker comes out, and Undertaker just beats him up. It's not even like back and forth. It's pretty much just
a beat down
until DDP
and then
eventually
Sarah comes
runs
out
away.
And films it, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
No one was really that into that.
No one. Yeah, they managed to... Because Diamond Dallas Page, like, if you were a fan of him, you're not going to be, like, booing him for seeing him there, but also, if you're just a WWF fan, you're like, who is this guy?
Right.
So, like, they took DDP, and, like, he became most popular for hitting the Diamond Cutter.
Yeah.
And fighting the NWO. Not videotaping random people. So it's like you bring him in to do something that he's not known for and not popular for, and it's not a good representation of the character to people who don't know him.
Got it.
So,
were you watching WCW in the 90s? Like, you watched both?
Yeah, I watched both.
Weren't they on the same time? Isn't that the whole thing?
Yeah, well, you could flip or you tape Raw.
Oh, I know. I'm familiar.
Yes, yeah. There were plenty of ways to...
Did you use the same tape every week, or did you, like, keep them all?
For a while, I just used the same couple of tapes. And then also, Nitro had a replay after, like, at 10 o'clock, so I'd usually just tape that.
Gotcha.
And if there was anything I missed, but, I mean, like, 97, 98, they were both firing on all cylinders. By the time 99 comes around, WCW, you didn't have to tape it anymore. The street fight, though. Kurt Angle, Shane McMahon. It starts kind of like Angle is just letting Shane McMahon try to wrestle him and just kind of dominating him.
Yeah.
But then when the weapons get involved, then Shane kind of is able to hold his own at least.
Well, yeah. And Shane McMahon's always going to do something crazy.
Yeah, so at one point he gets a garbage can and hits a shooting star press onto the garbage can, which you think that's like the crazy spot of the match. But then they fight towards the back, towards the electric chair.
Yep.
Yeah, and he would have been probably better off climbing it and getting electrified.
Exactly, versus what happened.
Because they have these plate glass windows, and Kurt Angle tries to overhead belt, and it's also Kurt Angle has a broken tailbone.
At that point,
it might have happened shortly before when Shane gives him a suplex on the floor.
Oof,
which just and at any point after that, Kurt Angle is like, you could tell he's rubbing it and walking slowly.
Yeah, he's in
And also by this point he had a concussion. It should be noted also,
great.
which I actually read about that. They think he actually got the concussion in his match with Christian.
Oh, really?
So he wrestled 2 matches. Which
how's he doing today these days?
He's okay.
Yeah,
he's been through rehab a few times, but it seems like it's stuck this latest time. And
I mean,
he was
that's rough.
Jokingly referred to as Percocet Angle for a while.
Okay.
So, but yeah, so I mean that's the one thing about WWE now that's much better than back then. If he had a concussion in a match, the match that would be the end of the match, and he would not have a 30-minute hardcore match later.
Yeah, so he was probably not in the best mental state.
Yeah,
so you think he just didn't execute the move the right way?
No, I think the blast was harder than they thought. Because first he tries to do it like an overhead belly-to-belly suplex, and that doesn't work, and you hear Shane McMahon's head just clunk on the ground.
Yeah.
So then he does it again, and it's more of a side suplex that throws him through. And both of them are covered in blood.
Yeah.
And then they go through it again, and he tries it one more time.
There's 2 pains.
Yeah,
like where they go backstage, they're trying to go back.
He's trying to go back into the main, and he does it once, and again, Shane clunks. The second time, Kurt's kind of like ready for it and catches him, like sort of. So then he's just like pissed and just whips him through it.
Right. Yeah, that's probably
Which is probably what they should have just done.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so then, and Shane is like dead.
Right.
Kurt puts him on an equipment cart and just wheels him back to the ring because he cannot deadweight carry 220-pound lumpy baby Shane McMahon.
Lumpy baby. That's a great description.
I mean, that's what he is.
He's a lumpy baby.
He's in good shape, but we
talked about it. He just doesn't have that same like chiseled definition of his dad. He's not fat, but he's doughy.
Yeah, he's not on all the steroids. It's probably a good.
He's more of a normal.
He's a healthy-looking,
normally
25-year-old, 30-year-old man. So they get back to the ring, and I had forgotten that it goes 2 more minutes. I thought I remember they get back to the ring. I remember the finish, but I thought that was right away. But no, Shane McMahon gets an Olympic slam and goes up top to try something, but Kurt Angle cuts him off and just hits a Olympic slam from the top rope off of a board.
Right, that was crazy.
So, sometimes he hits it off the top rope, but, he's only on the second rope spinning, but this time he goes all the way up with him.
Yeah.
And just drops him with it.
That was crazy.
Yeah, so
well fought, well earned victory.
Shane ends up okay, I think, cuts and bruises, but Kurt Angle, concussion, black eye, broken tailbone.
Oh gosh, yeah, what a mess.
So yeah, quite the night for our Olympic hero.
Yeah.
And then in the main event...
Yes, I kind of thought that was the main event. There's one more match to watch.
And I mean, it's a big one. It
is.
Steve Austin versus Chris Jericho versus Chris Benoit. And this one isn't as violent as the last one.
No.
But it's even more hard-hitting, really. Obviously, they don't go through plates of glass, but
there's a lot of chair
shots and just hard hits.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris Benoit and Jericho and Austin are all kind of 3 guys that will fight like that, but they really do it here.
Right. And then when Booker T. Washington comes out, jumping ahead, he's supposed to toss him through the Spanish announce table. That's a little bit of a...
Yeah, so he hits him with the sidekick, and then, so first off, Chris Benoit and Jericho, fight, kind of team up with Austin to begin with, and then at one point, one of them breaks up, another one's pinfall, so then they start going after each other. I don't know. The match has been announced for 2 weeks. I don't know why they didn't discuss this with each other at any point in between.
Who knows?
But, so then, at one point they get the Walls of Jericho and the crossface on Steve Austin, and he taps.
Right.
which really should have said Steve Austin was eliminated.
Right.
But the match
Hebner
continues because it has to be one fall.
Yeah. But yeah, not two of them.
So then they start going at each other, and Austin kind of rolls to the outside. And as he's outside, WCW World Champion Booker T comes out and attacks him and throws him onto the announce table. It was supposed to be through, but Austin kind of trying to breaks his hand.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So right away, Booker T's kind of getting like bad eyes from the company because he hurt there. And Austin also bruises his back.
Ooh.
So, yeah. So, not a great debut for Booker T.
No. You come in and hurt your biggest star.
Yeah, but luckily, like, Steve Austin didn't have anything bad against him. There's other people that were zombie morticians that didn't like Booker T. So
got it.
We'll get back to that later. But, yeah, so Booker T attacks and then runs through the crowd. And then Chris Benoit hits the top rope back suplex to Chris Jericho, and it knocks both of them out. And Chris Benoit did such a good job with the move that it broke his neck. So
oh my god,
he's out for a year.
Really?
Yes. Now he
a
was
lot of damage.
He was
in this
injured. Yeah, he was injured. Obviously, he didn't have a broken neck going into the show, but it's kind of one of those things where it was going to happen eventually.
Gotcha.
So I think he was going to take time off anyways, but it ended up becoming a lot longer.
Right. Oh, wow.
So Austin just crawls over and gets the win.
Yep.
And then...
Jeez, a lot of injuries this
yes, lots of injuries. And then... So the next night at Raw is in Madison Square Garden. And Vince McMahon starts it by saying that no WCW wrestlers will get into Madison Square Garden. And then the first match is Test vs. Rhino for the Hardcore title. And Mike Awesome from WCW, formerly ECW.
Okay.
He was the ECW champ, if you remember that. While in WCW, Taz came and beat him.
Yeah.
So it's that guy.
Gotcha.
And he wins the Hardcore title. So Vince McMahon is all upset about that. And then, so...
When's the Sandman going to show up?
He unfortunately does not show up for 5 years.
Oh, okay. I don't know if we'll be doing this podcast.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll make it that. There's a couple of ending points, and they're both before the Sandman.
Oh, you've already thought about this.
Yeah, kind of just at least this branch of the podcast. We might branch into other.
Oh, really?
Oh, we'll see.
Oh, yeah, we'll do like a podcast retreat and talk about our vision.
So we gotta,
our 5-year vision.
We'll have to go to the woods for a week. A vision quest. So Steve Austin, broken hand, bruised back. Kurt Angle, broken tailbone, concussion. But you don't miss time in 2001 WWF. But they're not wrestling. So we actually get the next 2 or 3 weeks the glory of the comedy stylings of Kurt Angle and Steve Austin, which is
okay. So they get to be
I would say some of the best backstage segments.
Gotcha.
Because it's just the two of them playing off each other. Not so much here. It kind of starts more the next, because here Kurt Angle's kind of just like upset, and Vince lets him in because he beat Shane McMahon. So and Steve Austin wants nothing to do with him, so calling him a dork. And Kurt Angle's very happy with the carrot and veggie tray set up, and
that was good.
So Shane McMahon and Booker T show up at WWF in New York. And Steve Austin says he'll go over there and kick his ass. And Kurt Angle says he'll come with them. And Vince is going to stay at Raw just to be safe. And it is one of the good things about owning a restaurant in Times Square. It's very close. If
very accessible.
You have a show in Madison Square Garden. It's literally probably like, I mean, if you got like a police car to help you, it's probably like a 5-minute drive, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how close they are. But
we've been to both.
Yes. Well, let's see. Well, it's not there anymore, but
Madison Square Garden. Oh,
I don't think
WWE restaurants
New York will show up. They might have it's still in. I mean, it's in Times Square.
So Madison. I just Google Madison Square Garden is a 13-minute walk, a 6-minute train ride, a 14-minute drive, and a 6-minute bike ride. So yeah, you're right.
Yes,
they're very close.
I'm sure Steve Austin and Kurt Angle took the 6-minute sub ride.
Kind of ran a. It's only a half mile.
Yeah, so they probably just got in a van and
just hightailed it.
Drove over there. So, and while Steve Austin and Kurt Angle arrive, Shane McMahon and Booker T have left already.
Oh, no.
So Austin's calling him yellow, and they had got him up on the video screen where Vince McMahon's in the ring. And then Shane McMahon comes out, distracts Vince, and then Booker T attacks Vince. And then all the WWF locker room runs out to attack him, but they run off. Shane and Booker run off and make their escape. And
gotcha.
this is just the beginning of WCW versus WWF, which we'll see quite a bit of.
I mean, might as well if you have to built in.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's some problems that arise, and it's generally regarded as one of the biggest blundered angles in wrestling history. So we'll see that. But then we also the night after, we got Billy Gunn coming out to interrupt Edge's coronation, which is getting the Stanley Cup.
Or a very cheap imitation.
Yes, maybe it's because he's Canadian, so they figured.
Yeah. Sorry, just quick power.
Quick plug-in.
Plug-in check. Just always leave it plugged in.
Yeah, well.
Can't lose all of our content.
I know, it'd be horrible. And then, so Billy Gunn comes out and he's all upset that he wasn't in the King of the Ring tournament, and Edge rightly points out that you suck.
Yeah.
And coins or promises to William Regal that he won't Billy Gunn the King of the Ring title, which...
That's good.
I mean, you could say he didn't, but in 2003 he was injured, so and there was no King of the Ring that year, so he really, by his standards, he should have blown his brains out.
Jeez.
Well, that's what he said in the promo.
Well...
Again, probably not the best thing to say about wrestlers from the 90s.
Exactly.
But anyways, Edge did make a little bit more of his career than Billy Gunn, although they're both in AEW to this day.
Billy Gunn is? Really?
So,
I knew Edge was bad.
I think he's, pops up every once in a while.
Yeah. I guess easy work.
Yeah. Hey, if someone's willing to take you.
Right. Hope they got paid.
They did. All right. So, first... top two matches.
Street fight has to say.
Yeah. I think this is kind of a two-dog race. Not Shane McMahon, X-Pac.
So Shane McMahon was another top match, if it's coming up in the Google.
It's him versus X-Pac at WrestleMania 15.
Oh, okay.
It's the second best match. We both voted for it, I guess.
Yeah. Both our columns.
And then...
If you go back to the list. I guess probably the last one.
Yeah, I think.
No, the King of Ring. Yeah, it's got to be the last one.
Yeah, I mean, all three of the King of the Ring matches are good.
They're fine.
But they're not.
They're not meant to be, big moments.
Right, yeah. Even... That's kind of the thing that hurts Kurt Angle Edge. It's kind of... It's more to build up Kurt Angle, Shane versus...
So it's more like a means to an end versus, a standalone title.
And,
So there'll be no Triple H, no Steve Austin, no Kurt Angle, no Benoit the next pay-per-view?
No, Kurt Angle and Steve Austin are back.
Oh, okay. So the injuries weren't that bad.
Yeah. Broken tailbone, I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't know how you fix that. But just don't slam yourself on it every day.
Just take a little while off. And Kurt Angle has, mutant healing skills, and as he's mentioned a time or two, won an Olympic gold medal with a broken freaking neck, so
that's right.
A tailbone's not going to keep him off
the very bottom of the backbone.
A mid-tier WWF pay-per-view.
Definitely not.
Although this actually ends up becoming one of the bigger pay-per-views of the year. And originally, as of now, it's fully loaded, 2001, coming from the Gund Arena.
Oh, Gund Arena.
But by the time we get there, it will not be called fully loaded.
Oh.
There's some things to come up that will change that. But for now, we're still on King of the Ring. What would you give it as a rating here?
I think the 7.5 is fair.
Okay.
Why?
A bit higher. I'm going to go 8.5.
Oh, wow.
I think those last two matches are
kind of bring up the average.
Two of the top 10 matches probably of the year.
Oh, okay.
I would think. Shane and Kurt Angle is really a one-of-one match. They never have a match like that again.
Okay, yeah.
They have hardcore matches.
You have more context than I do.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, but I think...
I haven't watched the rest of the 2001 pay-per-views yet.
Spoiler alert, no more McMahon's going through glass.
Yeah, probably.
I think you could have...
She'll do other stupid stuff.
Yeah, Shane wrestled... Yeah, Shane... Yeah, I think we actually only have one more McMahon match on pay-per-view.
Oh, all right then. That's good.
Yeah.
All right, so fully loaded.
Fully loaded.
And then
TBA.
SummerSlam?
Yes.
Got it.
SummerSlam.
All right.
All right.
One man consumed. My name is Stone Cold Steve Austin, World Wrestling Federation champion. Two men driven. Benoit Jericho could very well be the next WWF champion. One match, three match, one championship. Austin stays the champion, maybe numbered. Stone Cold, Benoit Jericho, a triple threat match for the WWF Championship. WWF King of the Ring, presented live by Combo Snacks. Tonight, only on pay-per-view. Visit kingofthering.com for more details.
We'll see everyone next time.
Bye.
And we're back. And I'm Ryan Everett, along with
Cindy Everett.
And this is With This Ring, episode 81. We just covered King of the Ring, and now we're moving on to the next pay-per-view, which originally was entitled Fully Loaded, like the last three July events, but due to circumstances, gets changed to Invasion.
Right.
So, a lot of build-up to this one.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of were lucky. They didn't really have to work too hard for a storyline.
Yeah.
Kind of handed to them.
Yeah, I mean, they had it handed to them, and then they kind of
bundled
it.
With it.
Yeah, so right away, it's like Linda who gets the ball rolling, saying if Vince isn't scared of competition, he should let WCW wrestle. So then, on Raw the next night, or the next week, in Tacoma, Washington, which is not really known for WCW.
Oh, yeah, they were based somewhere on the East Coast.
They were based in Atlanta.
Oh, that's right.
Which is where Raw was the next week.
Well,
so it could have probably
made
yeah.
Right away. Oh, it was Ted Turner's right.
Right, yeah.
ECW was Philadelphia.
Yeah, ECW was Philly.
I knew one of them was.
Yeah,
thanks. I was on the right side of the country, but no, the complete opposite side.
Yeah, but so yeah, the match is it's bad because like for the last 5 years they had jammed it down everyone's throat. WCW is bad.
Right.
Like, so especially if you're a fan that just watched WWF, you don't even know who Booker T and Buff Bagwell are. You just know they're from the bad WCW.
Okay, yeah.
So the match is, no one cares. It's a bad match anyways, but the crowd is just completely out of it.
Right.
And then it ends with Steve Austin and Kurt Angle coming out and beating up both guys. And that there was plans for a WCW weekend show.
Oh.
Like, it's and this, like, because of this disaster, it was all, like, scuttled.
Gotcha. They said, you know what, not gonna.
Yeah.
Why didn't they do it in Atlanta?
That's one of the things no one knows.
Okay.
There's some people think that it was like a self-sabotage
to
make sure that it didn't work. So
right, that could be it.
It could be.
I wouldn't put it past
the
McMahon family to do that.
Yeah, or certain people in the WWF that wouldn't want a second promotion.
Right.
But along with all this, we also have the great Steve Austin and Kurt Angle segments.
Oh my gosh, the little cowboy hat.
Yes, we're first.
This is probably the best part of the month is watching all those scenes.
So Steve Austin tells Vince McMahon that he bought him a gift. They saw it in the airport, and it's a cowboy hat. And of course, he got himself one. And then Kurt Angle comes in and is asking, "Hey, what did I get?" And Steve Austin says, "Don't worry, I didn't forget you at all," and gives him the little tiny cowboy hat, which. And Kurt Angle with his no neck.
Exactly, his like beefy head. Yeah,
it's a
good look.
Iconic image.
That'd be a good Halloween costume.
Kurt Angle and cowboy hat.
This is the tiny cowboy hat.
I have the shirt, so
there you go.
A pair of blue Adidas warm-up pants.
Oh yeah, done. The cowboy hat's only what sells it.
Yes, that's the part you need. So then the next week, it's Kurt Angle gets both of them badges.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we also have the guitar sing-alongs in the back, which ends with, or no, that's later when Austin hits Vince with it, but Austin and Kurt Angle both singing to try and get Vince's affection.
That's right, yeah, and Vince is just acting rightly annoyed.
Yes.
With all of them, because this is when they were still hurt, right?
Yeah, Kurt Angle came back like 2 weeks later, but I think Austin didn't really wrestle till the pay-per-view. Or maybe the SmackDown before, but for all purposes. So, but back to the main storyline. So they were having...
That's not the main storyline?
I mean,
it's silly.
It is, but it isn't.
Yeah, it's the silly side storyline.
Right.
That's more entertaining than the main storyline.
So there was the Raw in Atlanta, and they were having it was WWF's Chris Jericho and Kane against Lance Storm and Mike Awesome. And all of a sudden, Rob Van Dam and Tommy Dreamer, who were from ECW, come and storm the ring and attack Chris Jericho and Kane. And then Taz, the Dudleys, Raven, Just Incredible, and Rhino come out. And this has been happening like whenever there were WCW run-ins, like the whole locker room would come out.
Okay.
So this is like half the locker room comes out, and then they turn and attack Jericho and Kane. And then Paul Heyman gets up and from the announce position and like announces that
he's back with ECW.
ECW's back. He's been talking a month about the invasion, but the real invasion is this. And
now
so now it's even more complicated. And they have 3 promotions, and then they let this whole storyline situation, which I think they could have done a good job of having it be WWF versus WCW with ECW taking shots in and stuff for at least a month. But no, they let it last for all of 35 minutes. And later in Raw, Vince and Shane talk in the back, and they're like, "Hey, we hate each other, but everyone hates Paul Heyman more than that."
True.
So he's like, "Let's have 5 WCW guys, 5 WWF guys against their 10 guys, and we'll finish it." And then as soon as that starts, the WCW guys turn.
Of course. Yes.
And it's all WCW and ECW together. And then, since there's not enough McMahons, we have to introduce the new owner of ECW.
Obviously,
Stephanie McMahon, and her new enhanced
look,
chest area.
Yeah, because Triple H he's still out.
Yeah, he's out. Supposedly in their documentaries and stuff since then, this is when they actually fell in love.
While she was big boobs.
No,
oh man,
that helped. But when he was rehabbing from his torn quad, supposedly that's when
the relationship blossomed.
Yeah, well, who knows? Maybe
probably
they are still married. So.
That's true. They're still married. He was very vulnerable at that time. She's just gotten a boob job. It was at the cards. It was in the cards.
It was meant to be. So now ECW is here. And then on the next SmackDown, Vince McMahon is talking to Steve Austin about how he needs him to be the leader, but he needs the old Stone Cold,
the jerk,
the asshole,
not
the one who wants to hug him and give him cowboy hats. And Steve Austin's all offended by this and is having a crisis of conscience. The next Raw, he's at a bar drinking, trying not to think about how he doesn't want to be the old Stone Cold, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. His character is changing too much.
Yeah, they're trying.
It was better when he was just the asshole.
Yeah, they're trying new things with him, and it does actually get. I think he locks into a good spot eventually, but it takes still a little bit of time. So then, and they're both having both sides are having these big war speeches about going in.
Pay attention and all.
Classy Freddie Blassie comes out in his wheelchair. to inspire the WWF team.
I'll admit. I can't say I was paying too close.
And then,
just for me, it was hard because it was so many new people.
Yeah, it was.
And it was I'm not invested in any of these, ECW or WCW people.
Right.
So, was it at the time, was it a big deal for you?
Yeah, but it was they're going through it way too quickly.
Yeah. They had a good idea, we're running to the finish line.
Yeah, because ratings had started to dip a little bit, so they were we need to hot shot everything right away now. And then, so they do have the Raw before Invasion. There's a match going on, and then both locker rooms come out, and then Steve Austin's music hits, and he comes out and basically destroys everyone in the WCW and ECW.
Yeah.
So then we get to Invasion, and
in Cleveland, the Gund Arena.
Yes, the Gund Arena in Cleveland.
It hasn't been called that for a while, though, right? The Quicken Loans.
I think it's Quicken Loans for.
Oh, that's Rocket Arena.
Oh.
Which I think is another mortgage
Yeah, I think.
company.
Oh, yeah, it was the Gund Arena from 94 to 05.
Okay.
05 to 19, it was the Quicken Loans.
Wait a second. Gund? Like the stuffed animals Gund?
Gund. G-U-N-D.
What was it named after? Like, what company is Gund?
I don't know.
There was a stuffed animal company named Gund, but I doubt it's the same one. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be a person or a brand or something.
This doesn't really say.
What is Gund Arena named after?
Here's its little logo. Cleveland Arena, Rocket Arena.
I never thought about that. Oh, okay. Not named after the stuffed animals.
No.
It was named after the former Cavaliers owner, Gordon Gund, because he paid for the naming rights. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Well, that's like kind of crazy for. It's usually a brand.
Yeah, it's not a person that pays the licensing agreement.
See, this is what I was thinking. Did you ever see these Gund stuffed animals?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, maybe, but I didn't know him by name.
Oh, I don't know why that brand name stuck with me, but not the same as the Gund Arena.
No, unfortunately.
All right, never mind. Sorry for that digression.
That's all right. So, yeah, big attendance, 17,000 in downtown Cleveland. Mm-hmm. So, the first match, so all the matches are WWF versus
Another
WCW or ECW. So, yeah.
So, there's a lot of people I did not see before. Yeah, Lance Storm and Mike Awesome, like...
Right.
Yeah.
So, Lance Storm... So, they had both been in ECW in, like, 99 and 2000.
Not to cut you off, but how many of these guys are going to stick around?
Like,
how invested do I need to get in these people?
Lance Storm's around a while. Billy Kidman's around. Raven is... Yeah, not a lot of the WCW guys really stick around. Like Booker T.
That's true.
Like some of them you'll know, but there's a lot of them that are gone once this invasion is over.
Went through the roster and said, okay.
Yeah, they kind of cut their way through it.
Maybe that's why they rushed it, so they could get people off the payroll faster.
It could be, yeah.
When you integrate companies, you gotta shed those overhead costs.
Gotta get it down.
Those synergies.
So the first match, though, Edge and Christian against Lance Storm and Mike Awesome. So Mike Awesome was the ECW champ like a year ago who went to WCW while he was champ, and then Taz ended up going to ECW to beat him. So that was like his legacy.
Gotcha. The crowd was into this one.
Yeah, this was a good...
They might not have known who Lance Storm and Mike Awesome were, but they know who Edge and Christian are.
Yeah, it was a good opening tag match. They worked like the standard tag formula, but do it in a well-worked way.
Were there any ladders in this one?
No, this was...
I don't think so.
This was straight up technical
match.
match.
No gimmicks.
Ends with Mike Awesome's going for a powerbomb, and Christian hits the spear on him, and Edge falls on top for the win.
Yeah, that was a good one. The next one made no sense.
And they hit a few spots here where Edge and Christian almost have some miscommunication. They're starting to
crack.
Have some issues tagging, but
some communication issues.
But tonight they got Team WWF off onto a strong start.
Okay.
And I'll note, because it was really annoying here, after every match, we go to a promo in the back with either Vince McMahon talking to someone on the WWF team, or Shane and Stephanie talking to someone from ECW, and it's so much more effective to just have Paul Heyman talk.
Yeah.
And he talks, and it's good, but then they have to talk more and
it's bad.
Seem more important, and they're just not.
Yeah. Well. Oh well.
And then we got this match,
okay, so I have a lot of questions. Yeah. Well, not really a lot of, just one, which is why.
So I think they were just trying to show you that everyone's at war.
Oh, even the referees.
Even the referees are at war. They did have a couple of like ridiculous segments on like SmackDown or something where
they build it up.
Like the referee, you go to the referee locker room, and the WWF guys had all thrown the WCW shirts on the ground.
Oh no!
And it was.
Don't
so they started fighting.
The
yeah, and they were like, "Take your WCW crap out of our locker room." So we get Earl Hebner versus Nick Patrick, who Nick Patrick had always been like, he had been the NWO ref He had been a
Okay.
crooked ref in WCW before.
Well, they're not really refs, so
Well, yeah.
I can be a crooked ref.
Well, I mean,
It's like a storyline for him?
yeah.
Oh,
like
okay.
he would like it'd be WCW versus NWO, and he wouldn't count for the WCW guy.
Gotcha.
And he actually was a former wrestler,
Okay.
so I think he blew out his knee or something. Couldn't really wrestle anymore, but so he's a bigger guy than
Gotcha.
Earl Hebner. But
Earl Hebner was never a wrestler?
no, I think he was much too small.
Yeah.
Just a little guy.
Well, how did he get involved in the business?
He actually started, and I think
Yeah, like way back in the day.
yeah, I think he just started like probably selling newspapers and or selling programs there and stuff, and then you work your way up to ring crew, and then if you're lucky enough, you get to become a referee.
And hopefully the ring doesn't...
They have a nice bow tie.
Yeah.
In the time.
All right. Hopefully the ring doesn't fall apart.
Yes. So this is, I mean, it's 2 minutes at least. They keep it kind of quick.
Yeah.
McFoley is here as a special guest referee.
He's kind of wandering around.
And announced that he negotiated that he could referee 2 matches. So we'll see him later on in the card.
Yep. I didn't realize he just did 2.
Yeah.
Like
that's all.
Yeah. That's all he needs to do.
Tajiri Taz doesn't need kicked McFoley as referee.
That's true.
So then we have a battle of the tag team champions.
Okay.
So the APA had beaten the Dudleys, I think on that Raw in Atlanta for the tag belts. Yeah, it was kind of odd, the Acolytes, but I think it was kind of like they were one of the main backstage teams, like standing up for WWF, so they wanted them to have the belts.
Yeah, because I know it's pretty much Right to Censor is gone. What happened to the Goodfather? Is he still around?
The Goodfather and Velveteen, they've actually been in these...
Velvenus and Goodfather and Ivory.
They've actually been Ivory we haven't seen. The Godfather we've seen in the skits where like it's all Team WWF running after WCW, but he's not really wrestling.
Huh.
Just kind of resetting for now.
Okay.
And it's the APA, the Acolytes, against the WCW Tag Champs, Chuck Palumbo and Sean O'Hare. And these guys have no personality. And it was kind of like they were part of a group that came in WCW at like the very end.
Okay.
Like a group of all young, like 22-year-olds from their power plant developmental school.
Their power plant?
That was what they called their wrestling school. The
Really?
WCW power plant.
Oh my gosh.
The Harvard of professional wrestling.
Yes, more like the 3 Mile Island. Where was the power plant?
In Atlanta.
Okay.
Or outside, right outside Atlanta.
Okay.
So all these guys had come up, and like they were trying to do like something with them, but before they actually had anything going, the company ended. So they didn't really have much of a build-up, and they just kind of happened to be the tag champs at the end.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of why they're in this situation, and this is it for them. Like they have this match, they lose the titles shortly after, and
see you later. Hit the road.
yeah,
Jeff.
Chuck Palumbo actually sticks around in quite the different gimmick, but we'll get there down the road. Okay. So yeah, the APA win this kind of
pretty quickly.
Yeah,
fine.
Definitely a step below the Edge and Christian,
right?
And Storm Mike Awesome tag match. And then we got Billy Kidman versus X-Pac, and these are the WCW Cruiserweight champ versus the WWF Light Heavyweight champ. And of course, they point out that even though all WWF guys are getting cheered, even X-Pac is still getting X-Pac's Chuck Sucks chance.
Yeah.
And Billy Kidman is getting cheered.
Yeah. Yeah, gosh, X-Pac, I mean, he's got to evolve a little bit.
Yeah, he's
an old 29.
Yeah, that's the thing also. It's crazy that he's 29. Like, if he was around nowadays, he'd be stuck in NXT. He wouldn't be able to come on the main roster yet. But yeah, so it's a good match. It's kind of like, it's not the WCW like Cruiser Luchador match where it's dives all over. They have a couple dives, but it's also more of like a grounded technical.
I like the dives. I could have used more dives.
Yeah.
Give me a luchador. When does Rey Mysterio show up in this timeline?
He doesn't come around for a little while.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he was like a...
2002. I mean, he comes in the next year.
Oh, okay. So we're close.
Yeah, we're getting there.
It's like time's starting to fold back on itself with these wrestlers. I mean, Baby Randy Orton's going to show up soon.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, the whole class of 2002. Can you name the four?
Make my head explode.
Well, just try and think of the four big guys that like you could think of that.
It's Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
Randy Orton.
Yep.
Rey Mysterio.
No.
Said that already.
Well, yeah, but come up from their...
Oh, like the last John Cena?
Yep. And one more...
Like Brutus Beefcake?
No,
that wasn't my guess. I was just saying like that type of guy. Like a Vince guy.
Yeah. Arguably, you could say he's actually the biggest star of all of them.
Currently or back then?
No, like,
Ever?
as a name now. He's probably actually below John Cena, but not that far.
Cody Rhodes?
No, think Hollywood.
Oh, The Miz?
No.
Batista?
Yeah.
Okay.
So all four of them came up in like 3 months of each other.
Oh my gosh.
And I mean, in WWF kayfabe, like 4 of the top 25 of all time. So
yeah, wow.
That was that's a big change in the roster that's coming.
Okay. That's 2002?
Yeah.
Okay.
And some rise quicker than others, and
I bet.
Like Batista comes in as a deacon.
so
he doesn't have quite the rocket strapped to himself that
Interesting.
Brock Lesnar does at the time, but
a deacon. Was he ordained?
We'll see.
Okay. We'll get there.
Yeah, so nice. Billy Kidman though wins. Yeah. Nice hard, light heavyweight match. Gives WCW their first win of the night. And they start racking them up here.
Are there any stakes?
No, that was a big problem with it.
There's no stakes.
They didn't have stakes. They should have said
you get
an hour on SmackDown or something.
You get to do their butler for a year. Someone from WWE gets to be your butler.
A butler.
Because he's my butler. Okay.
So then we have Raven versus William Regal.
Yep.
And
that's just a William.
This was kind of
make funny faces.
Yeah, and they had already announced Tajiri versus Taz, so I think this was kind of built off of that because Regal obviously is with Tajiri and Raven and Taz have kind of always been loosely affiliated, especially now that they're in ECW.
Yeah, together. So they're representing ECW.
So Taz ends up coming out and helping Raven get the win.
Yeah, so it's more so Real can make his funny faces.
Yes, make his faces, and just to get. I think they edited it on Heat, so they probably were setting up the card and were like, oh, we need one more WCW win.
Also, I think William Regal perpetually looks old.
Yeah,
how old was he there?
He wasn't. He was actually probably only about 68, so 33.
Really? He's 33? I think he was 53.
No, he's 58 now.
You said he was 68 now.
No, he was born in 68.
Oh.
Yeah, so he would have been 30.
Wow, he's an old-looking 33.
Yeah, but he kind of looks not that much. He looks a little older. There.
But when he was old, when he was young, he looked old. Anyways.
I just closed that.
Don't close the browser. People are going to think we're doing this all from memory.
And then this one I would not be able to say from memory. So it's Chris. It's who's left that we haven't used.
We're going to grab it at straws. And
Chris Kanyon, Hugh Morris. Got it? Get it?
Yeah, that's bad.
And Sean Stasiak, who we saw on WWF pay-per-view, losing to Kurt Angle in his debut.
Oh, that's
Survivor Series.
That's right. I knew that name sounded familiar.
So he's back. Against the Island of Misfit Toys here, and Albert, who is shockingly your Intercontinental Champion still.
Yeah, that seems odd.
And teaming with the Big Show and Billy Gunn.
Yeah, what about their buddy Test? Where's Albert's buddy Test?
Well, Test he's still pissed off because he got beaten up because there was a mole they figured out that was letting WCW in the locker room, and they thought that it must be Test because he's always been friends with Shane. And then they all beat him up, and Test got all pissed that they beat him up, and we haven't seen him since.
Oh.
But it's no big loss. It's Test.
I was going to say, well, that's the thing. It seems like the rosters are always deeper than I imagined.
Yeah. This card pretty much has everyone. Outside
of the Godfather.
Well, yeah, the Godfather's...
See?
Not really.
And D'Lo Brown kind of disappeared.
Yeah, but he's just kind of disappeared.
Because he got really hurt, right?
No, he's last time he was around was with Chaz and Lowdown wearing his turban, so I don't know where that's gone.
Okay.
But, anyways, yeah, this is just a time filler match to get a win for WCW, and I think it's with like a low blow DDT or something. It's not even memorable.
Yeah, this Big Show, it's more for the choke slamming.
Yeah, he gets to
spectacle.
choke slam everyone, but still can't win.
Nope.
So then...
No, I might have a hard time picking two favorite matches in this one, seriously. Well, this next one was good.
Yeah, next, Tajiri versus Taz, and they had actually done a really good angle the week before on Raw, where Tajiri came out, Raven and Taz were attacking Regal. Tajiri came out wearing the ECW shirt, but then he misted Taz and kicked Raven and took it off and hugged Regal. And it was a very sweet moment for
I'm sure.
to see Regal and Tajiri embracing each other.
Aw, yes.
As equals, even though he would still get him his tea, but
right.
They like each other now.
That's good.
So it was good to see Tajiri be like the one ECW guy that stuck with WWF.
Gotcha.
Along with Spike Dudley, because he's in love with Molly Holly.
Right. They weren't involved either, were they?
Yeah, he had broken his leg.
Oh.
So, I mean, that's a normal occurrence for him.
For Spike.
Yeah. I think it might have been like a twist, like a sprained ankle.
Okay, that's a lot different.
Because there was a time he came out with crutches and like a cast, and the Dudleys came out and attacked him.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So he had some injury, and they did that to like kind of write him off for a few weeks.
Gotcha.
But he's Spike Dudley, so he'll come back when it's not really healed, probably.
Right.
But yeah, so Tajiri wins 5 minutes. It could have probably been could have gotten maybe 2 or 3 minutes more.
Yeah.
Maybe if you didn't have to have 7 minutes for referees to have a match, you could have focused on the actual wrestling.
Right, or all your good wrestlers, not just say getting everyone out there. Yeah, literally they had the referees wrestling. So they wanted like
your money be scary. Don't let it be intimidating because it's not.
Podcast is first up for no reason.
That was really weird. Okay.
Yeah, so Tajiri wins, and it is...
The crowd's into it.
Yeah, the crowd likes... Tajiri is getting over big, because he's just... His movements and facials are, like, amazing, and him and Regal together are very good.
Did they ever have a match together?
Well, they're teaming together.
Well, not in this one.
Not here, but they're...
Well, when?
Well, they're teammates, though. He's
his
manservant.
When are they going to wrestle together?
Well, not on pay-per-view together, actually. But,
not that great of a teammate, then.
Well, they have a long time to team.
All right, let's move on.
All right, so next in his re-debut in WWF, because Rob Van Dam had actually appeared in '97 as Jerry Lawler was feuding with all of ECW.
Okay.
And it said the only good wrestler there was Rob Van Dam, and he's Mr. Monday Night. And he debuted on Raw in May 1997 against jobber at the time, Jeff Hardy.
Oh.
So a nice little
callback.
But they did mention on I think on Heat, they showed clips of it. So it was nice that they actually...
That's kind of cool.
...acknowledged something happened before, and not just
your
memory could only go back 3 weeks. Steve Austin has always been a beloved heel. He was never a heel.
Sure, yeah.
But, so this is Rob Van Dam, and they didn't have... He'd come in on that Raw, but he hasn't had a match yet. So this is his first actual match in the promotion, and it is pretty good. I really liked the match.
Oh, okay.
I think it was, the
big ladder.
It's a great... Not debut, but debut where it's showing everyone that hasn't seen Rob Van Dam, this is what he is, what he does.
I found his onesie was a little distracting.
It was riding up on him a little more than usual.
And I think it was especially since the orange tire strip on the side, it really
goes to
accentuated the
white. Yeah, that's true.
That was a little distracting, but
so that's a good outfit. He has some good outfits.
Okay,
he has a figure in that outfit, of course.
Oh yeah. Do you have that figure in there?
Yeah. No, most definitely.
How many Rob Van Dam figures do you have?
Probably 3 or 4.
3 or 4?
3. No, 4.
Do you have all about in the garage? Are they all cataloged somewhere?
Not I tried at one point, but then I lost.
So
I lost it.
Speaking about our credit card bill, I saw two $100 charges to Mattel while I was out of town.
Yes.
Are you reselling some of that?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
I figured. But
it's in and out,
Well, I only saw the outs. I don't see the ins yet.
So then...
Well, I'm curious. Do you mind sharing with everyone which ones you bought?
Well, the Roddy Piper, Cyndi Lauper, and Captain Lou 3-set.
Oh.
That's coming out. That's the big San Diego exclusive.
Okay.
And then Cactus Jack and Hacksaw Jim Duggan figures.
More? Are you going to sell those? Or?
Yeah, those are.
Are you keeping the Cyndi Lauper?
Yeah, I will
nice.
be keeping that one.
Okay. Good
so then so RVD ends up winning, and it's 12 minutes, but I thought it was over kind of. Like if someone asked me how did the match end, I thought after he did it's called a Van Daminator when the guy's holding the chair and he kicks it in his face and Jeff Hardy fell into the pit.
Oh, that's right.
And then RVD splashed onto him. I thought that was the match, but then they actually go back to the ring for a little bit.
Yeah, that design is not the best.
Yeah, I mean, I get it was cool how they in reasoning so WWF came out one side, the other.
Yeah,
so they each had a different
until the women almost fell into
until Trish Stratus almost broke her neck in it.
Yeah.
And probably would have dragged Lita into it.
Oh, totally.
So yeah, and that is our next match, though.
Yep.
So we have
RVD.
RVD wins the hardcore title match.
Yep.
And wins the hardcore title, and then Trish Stratus and Lita against Tori Wilson and Stacy Keibler. We get the great acting of Tori and Stacy beforehand, where Tori is fondling her breasts, saying it's a shame the fans won't be able to see these big breasts, and then Stacy says, "My legs go all the way from here to here, like everyone's legs."
That's how legs work.
And I mean, her legs are longer than most,
and better tone than
most
the average
women's.
American. But
she's, for one thing, she's wearing like black pants also, so you can't even.
Yeah, if she had like booty shorts or something,
it'd be one thing, but
she's like in her black track pants.
Yeah. So they all four women come out, and Mick Foley is again the special guest referee here.
I'm back for that one.
Yep. And this is it's basically especially with Trish is getting better. Lita can wrestle. Tori and Stacy, they were never wrestlers. They were models in WCW, so that's all they. So they're like very basic wrestling moves, is like the snapmare, and Tori did have the nice stand on Trish's hair and pull her arms. That was
good.
At least a little
something.
And then we get Tori rips Trish's shirt off, and then Trish gets like a roll up.
Yeah.
Pin and rips Tori's shirt off, which is good. And then
they gets Tori's pants off.
Is that how she got her pants?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She pulls her pants off.
Yeah, because she wrestles in her underwear for a little bit.
Shirt and underwear. Yes, but then Stacey Keibler is the one that gets totally.
Yeah.
So they just wore like the shirts that were like very
stretchy. Yeah, I think
very
that
cheap.
Was, yeah.
Like
very easy to rip away.
Like the Hulk Hogan tank tops.
Yes, with the 3 cuts in the back.
Yes, exactly. Ready to go.
Yeah. So and Trish and Lita win, and everyone gets down to their bra at least, so we can get that shot.
Yes, of course.
And so now going into the main event, it's tied 5-5 because they count Chavo Guerrero defeating Scotty 2 Hotty on Sunday Night Heat.
Why? So they make it even?
Because to make it even. And
Scotty 2 Hotty, what's he doing these days?
He's losing to Chavo Guerrero on Heat.
What about Grandmaster Sexay?
Oh, he's been fired.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was back in May because he was.
What did he do?
They were going to Canada, and he had like all the types of like painkillers and stuff that you can't have. And I think at first they were saying it was painkillers, but then it came out like also like coke and stuff.
I'm sure all sorts of.
Yeah, it wasn't very good. And even like at the time, Jerry Lawler, who was out of favor, he was like, "This isn't like a WWF like political hit." My son was very stupid. Like,
oh, that was his son.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We knew that.
Jerry's kid.
Sexy. Well.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, not good, but Jerry Lawler would admit that wasn't like a personal thing.
It was very much him being not having the greatest judgment, which is unfortunately a constant in the rest of the Grandmaster Sexay's life.
Yeah. All right, well.
But now to the inaugural brawl. So at one point you said, like, I think before the Rob Van Dam match, you were like, so where are all the, like, main event guys?
Exactly, yeah.
And they're all in this match.
Yeah.
I mean, they...
So I was like, maybe Kurt Angle and Steve Austin are still injured, and we haven't seen any of the big names, but you're right, they were all concentrated.
Right, they're all in this. And, I mean, it's
fine.
It's a good... makes sense to do it like this, have it be a big 10-man brawl. Or not.
I don't know.
I mean, I'd rather have this than, like...
Well, that's why I had all these crappy matches, because they had a...
Yeah, but, I mean, I'd rather have it be this than have the Dudley Boys versus Kane and The Undertaker and Stone Cold versus Booker T and, like, have them all parceled out.
Yeah.
I think it's a good match, like, a lot of action, no one's in there for too long, but they do have, like, a period where they work over Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
And he even makes, like, the tag, but the referee didn't see it, so then all of ECW and WCW attack him.
Well, yeah, that's how every 5-man tag match is going to
and then eventually
evolve to some point.
It breaks down to everyone going, like, Kane chokeslams D-Van through a table, Bubba and Rhino put Kane through a table, Jericho puts Rhino through a table. It's going crazy. And then Kurt Angle kind of shows that he could be, like, the greatest babyface ever as he goes on a tear against Booker and Bubba, and then gets Booker in the ankle lock. But Steve Austin, who had been looking like his knee had popped out, runs in and hits Kurt Angle with the stunner.
Yeah, he turns.
And turns again after he had just turned.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
see, he's turned so many times.
Yeah, well, the whole problem was, like, I don't know if they thought WCW would be the faces.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't going to work. Because, I mean, no one likes Shane McMahon that much. Like, against Vince, it's one thing.
Oh, yeah, the entrance took forever because they all had their own
all the McMahons had their own entrance. And then every guy had their own entrance.
Yeah, so it went on for a while.
Yeah. They could have maybe just everyone come out to Booker T's music, everyone come out to Steve Austin's music. And be a team.
Or get, like, a theme song for the team.
Yeah, that could have worked also.
Yeah, but like an Uncle Cracker song.
Yeah, that should have been it. Each team had competing Uncle Cracker songs. That would have been pretty good.
Well,
follow me.
I was going to say.
All right. So, yeah, so now Steve Austin is a bad guy again. Okay. Meaning he's with WCW and ECW.
Yeah, whatever.
And
he was on WCW.
Yeah, and he...
Like a long time ago. He's going back to his Stunning Steve.
Yeah, and he had a short layover in ECW between, like, when he got hired with... Between when he got fired with WCW and hired by WWF. He had, like, a 6-week stint. But, like, they treated him like a main event guy for when he came in and then he left.
Yeah, gotcha.
Because he was too big of a star.
Oh, was it like Adam Scott's character in Parks and Rec at the accounting firm? Like
yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, Paul Heyman loved Steve Austin's jokes.
I can
and
see
just
that.
wanted him to stick around.
Yeah, he wouldn't stay.
So, Invasion.
Like I said, this was a hard one for me to get into.
Yeah, I could see that.
The stakes were not really defined. Yeah, it didn't really seem very cohesive. I don't know, like a 5.5 out of 10.
Yeah, it's because there's good matches, but, like, there's so many blah matches.
I was going to say. And the good matches aren't good enough to compensate for all the blah.
Yeah. I'm going to go 7.5 because I like the last two matches. Well,
you like the Braun?
Well, I do like the Braun Panties match. I think it's fine psychology, but the last two real last matches, which are my two picks, I'll say right away.
The 5 and 5, and then the Rob Van Dam.
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy.
The inaugural Raw. I like that. It's a good name.
Yeah, that's good. Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm going to do the Taz versus Tajiri.
Okay.
And then the Rob Van Dam, Jeff Hardy. Yeah, it was the Edge and Christian one was decent. Then it was blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Taz, Tajiri, RVD, blah, tag. So, yeah. Not a strong lineup.
They get it a little a little better for SummerSlam. Thinking ahead,
Okay.
it's like, and it's spread out more, and it's more name guy versus name guy.
Gotcha.
Like, it's not just random people fighting each other because they're both tag champs.
Right, yeah. That's good. Be a little bit more intentional about all of it.
Yeah. So yeah, that is our next show.
SummerSlam.
Big SummerSlam.
Where was it?
It was San Jose, but there was the Go Home Raw the week before, August 13th, was in Chicago, Illinois.
Oh.
Well,
Rosemont?
suburban Chicago. Rosemont, Illinois.
Rosemont Horizon?
It was
Or was it
it
Allstate?
was
by
already
then?
the Allstate.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
99, I think they changed to
Gotcha.
the Allstate. So, and this was actually when me and Matt were able to get not backstage passes, but like talk with Jimmy Corderas, the referee,
Oh, really?
and get a Kurt Angle shirt. That was
Like one he actually wore?
no, like just a free version
Okay.
of it. Yeah.
Well, we can say that
Yeah,
one
we'll
for next
talk that
time.
for next time,
I got
yes.
some questions. Do you want to hear that story?
Yep. We will talk then.
All right. Bye.
See ya.
My countrymen and my friends, I had hoped against hope that some miracle would prevent a devastating war and bring to an end the invasion.
This most serious threat World Wrestling Federation has ever known.
The long-term future of sports entertainment could change forever.
A succession of actual wars have shaken the entire world and have threatened to bring on the gigantic conflict, which is today, unhappily, a fact.
No force of nature and no act of God could stop this invasion from happening!
I have said not once but many times that I have seen war and that I hate war.
This is our last chance.
There's no going back. There is no tomorrow. They want to finish us off.
Feel this moment for the rest of your life.
This war is only half over, and it could damn well be lost.
We're laying it all on the line.
Nothing can stop the WCW and ECW.
Austin is gonna lead us into invasion.
Lift up your heart. All will come right.
We will kick WCW and ECW's.
No WWF superstar is going to deny us from our destiny.
Dad, the sports entertainment.
I have seen war, and I hate war.